Hey guys, it's Natalia here. So the first thing that I want to share is a common question that I've been asked by fellow musicians, artists, and friends, and it is, do you do any hand exercises before you start playing? And the answer is, no, I don't. Not even in my hardcore practicing days when I was preparing for my exams through RCM, never really did any. Not until recently, when I learned the hard way last month when I injured my right hand from excessive practicing. So the next question really is then, do you always have to do these hand exercises before you start playing? And I say, approach it the same way as you would when you're planning for your workout. If you're thinking of going for a stroll or a light jog, maybe you don't need to. But if you're planning for a 1 hour, an hour and a half of intensive training and repetitive motion, then it's a good idea. So here are my top 5 hand exercises that I like doing for days like those. Our hands are actually a very impressive creation and machinery. There are so many muscles and tendons that allow for a wide range of motion, from grasping things to very fine motor skills like writing and even playing instruments. As we age, our joints don't run as smoothly as they used to. So the key thing is to always keep things loose and relaxed, because the second that tension is introduced, we run a risk of pulling a muscle and for injury. So here are my top 5 exercises that I like doing. And the first one here is what I call shake it off. So I remember this very distinctly because one of my teachers told me that playing the piano extends beyond our fingers, our wrists, and our hands. It actually involves the whole body, especially our upper extremity. And a lot of the times when I am scared or I'm nervous or I'm tired, my shoulders are all the way up to my ears like this. I'm very, very tense. So this is, you've probably all done this in some shape, form, or another, and it looks like this. So hands out, and you literally just shake it off like this. So just a few seconds, not long. Shake, 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 shake. So this should loosen up your hands and your wrists. And then we move over to, of course, our shoulder rolls. A few backwards. And then a few forwards. And 3. All right, so the next one is one of my personal favorites because I like doing them not just before I play, but really any time I can. When I'm relaxing, watching TV, reading a book. So it looks something like this. So the first one is where you press your hands in together and you rotate backwards like this. So you should feel the stretch right here. Okay? And again, you're only pushing back as comfortably as you can go. We're not trying to injure ourselves here. And over to your left. So in the dance community, I think this is what you call tutting. So we're going to do some tutting here. Just like that. Another variation to this, if you want to take in an extra step, is to actually do that with each finger. So I'm going to start with my pinky and just bring it back. Again, only as far back as it will comfortably go for you. Do that to my ring finger. Number 3. My pointer. And my thumb. And over to my left, pinky, ring, middle or number 3, Peter pointer, number 2, and my thumb. Just like that. And shake it out again. All right, number 3 is something very similar to that. It's another tutting move, but it will actually help with wrist flexibility. So looks like this again, but instead you're going to be rotating both hands downward like this. And you should be feeling the stretch here, and sometimes for me it's right here as well, just right here. All right, and then you go back up nice and slowly. I'm going to do one more. And it just helps with that motion in your wrist as well. Okay, so that's number 3. Number 4 is specific to our thumbs, especially because when we're doing scales, our thumbs are going to do a lot of this motion in and out. And if you think about it, if we're doing this a lot, this muscle area will get very sore. So this one is specifically a massage for our muscles in our thumbs. And so essentially, it's just this. Giving it a little bit of attention here. You can use the knuckles of your other hand and just give it a few rubs here. Let it relax. Okay, and then to your left. Just like so. The last one, if you're like me and you don't have a big hand span, I don't have long fingers. Some people think I still do, but I don't. This exercise is just going to hopefully help relax your hands when you're playing larger intervals, like your 6/, 7ths, and your octaves. And for some individuals, if you can reach further than an octave, that is awesome. So this is just to hopefully release that tension when you are playing a piece that requires like consecutive octaves, right? So it looks something like this. Hands out, and you just open up, almost kind of like a spider web, like a Spider-Man. Out, like this. I'm gonna lower my hands a bit. Okay, and again, hands out. And just shake it out again. And that's it, nothing too crazy. So those are my top 5 hand exercises that I like doing before I do my hardcore practicing. And I hope you all found that valuable and that helps you in your practicing too. So I'll see you on the other side, hopefully in a couple of weeks. And stay safe, stay healthy, smooth groove, and always believe that you can become the musician and artist that you've always wanted to be. So stay safe, and I'll see you soon. Mwah.